Welcome back to the channel, Champions of Azeroth. Come dive deeper into the lore with me. Let's see where we left off in Azeroth, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, welcome back to Classic World of Warcraft Cataclysm. We're here with King Ferris, figuring out what the Ramakan and the Nesafet have going on in Uldum. So let's see what else we can help you with down here. Listen, adventurer, what struck Oris was no natural sandstorm. It was the minions of Alkir. The elemental lord of air is firmly allied with Deathwing, and it was only a matter of time before he set his subjects upon my people. Oris has been attacked as a warning to us. We must move quickly to offer our brethren what aid we can. Meet with Nadun at the Ersad trade post outside of Murat. I will begin preparations to take care of the displaced and wounded. Do you see what Deathwing's minions have done? Great Oris is now all buried in the sand. Alkir has sent his minions to do Deathwing's bidding. The message is clear. We join them or they destroy us. I do not know much about you, adventurer, but I do know this. If you prove yourself to be an enemy of Alkir's, your aid will not go unnoticed. What do you say, adventurer? You continue to prove to be a valuable ally, adventurer. No, it cannot be. Oris is all but buried beneath the desert sands. The enemy will pay for this. But first we must aid my people. Quick, adventurer, we do not have much time before the last of my brethren are buried alive. I thank you, adventurer. Oris was punished for not joining the forces of Deathwing. Prince Nadun has offered my people refuge in his city. I must go there and tend to the survivors. Prophet Hadassi is the wisest and eldest member of the Oris tribe. He has not been accounted for, and his well-being is of vital importance. Go to Oris and find him. A great day of reckoning will come to Alakir's lackeys if he's been hurt. Who are you? Sent here to rescue my people and fight our enemies? We are bound by oath to protect the scepter of Oris. Listen, adventurer, I don't have much time left. Find the sacred receptacle in the southern end of the city. Do not let it fall into their hands. Though the chest is locked, there's a placard bearing interesting hieroglyphs above it. The chest containing the scepter appears to be magically sealed and will not budge. The placard above it depicts two giant statues holding star and moon-shaped stone sockets at their center. The two statues are pictured guarding pyramids that look like the ones outside. Perhaps it's worth your while to investigate these. You place the two gems inside the sockets in the wall. The chest below unlocks with a loud click as you insert the two stones into the placard. Obtain the scepter and bring it back to General Amantep. So this is what Alakir wanted all along? Hurry, adventurer, we must speak to my brother, the king. He is bent on averting war with Alakir and the Neferset. He has foolish hopes that there is a diplomatic solution to this problem. Maybe once he hears what occurred here, he will see reason. This is just the beginning, adventurer. If Deathwing's minions can bury entire cities, we have little chance of defeating them through conventional means. One of our civilian leaders was taken prisoner by the air elementals. They are probably torturing him for information as we speak. Go to the Vortex Pinnacle where these foul creatures came from and look for Itesh. You will find the entrance to Vortex Pinnacle hovering off of the southeastern coast of Uldum. You actually came here looking for me? High Priest Amit's vote is the only one that is completely outside of our control. He will vote as his divination tells him, and nothing we will do dissuades him. I figured that gives us even odds either way. The only problem we face is that his clairvoyance has failed him ever since the berries around Uldum fell. He will not cast a vote unless he regains power over his divinations. Take the stairs at either side of Vanale Dam and speak to him to see what you can do to help. War, you say? Divination for war are always difficult. Some wars must never be fought, even if victory was assured. Some wars have to be wagered, even if defeat is certain. Shortly after Uldaman's protective barriers fell, the Vernale River became afflicted with a terrible corruption. Whether it was brought here maliciously or accidentally is not of great significance. The result is the same. As the river becomes clouded, so does our ability to peer into what the future holds for us. Look outside, adventurer. These foul creatures were never meant to live in the pristine waters of our river. Slay them so that the river may grant us visions once again. Yes, adventurer, I can feel the disruption in the river fading, yet I feel the source of this taint still lingers. Slaying the foul creatures that plague the river will not be enough, adventurer. A new generation of these monstrosities already threatens to spawn within our holy waters. Seek their foul eggs and destroy them. I thank you, adventurer. This will make our prophetic visions that much clearer. I can already see more clearly, adventurer. We are right to be wary of the evil Nephriset. I can already sense that they are behind the forces that corrupt the river. Go underwater once more and find the Murkdep Cavern. You will find the Nephriset are performing a foul ritual of corruption. Stop them so the river is cleansed once again. The waters of the river are nearly cleansed. Our prophetic visions will soon return. You might have dealt with the symptoms of our problem, adventurer, but I've been studying these foul beasts, and the eggs are not laid here by them. The stream from the current carries their eggs to the dam, but whatever is laying them will be found upstream. Go northeast to the river's main source and deal with the root of the corruption. Yes, the waters are clearing up. I am certain I will be visited by a vision before the High Council meets. Be warned, adventurer, my vote will only be swayed by what I see. You might have helped us greatly here today, but if the vision sways me to make its case against war, then that is the way my vote will be cast. If we're to pass a resolution for war, the High Council's vote needs to be unanimous. I am certain High Commander Camus will give us his vote once he hears about what happened at Oris. Please speak to him in Ramakan and make sure that's the case. I must make preparations in case of our plans fail. No need to fill me in on events in Oris, adventurer. I've heard about them already, and about you. Any enemy of Alkir is a friend of mine. They say a chain is only strong as its weakest link. I subscribe to that theory and expand upon it. Rather than removing the weak link, one must strengthen it. The other links will set up their performance out of fear of they themselves becoming the weakest link. In my army's case, our weak link has a name, Salhet. You'll find him training near the bottom of those stairs. Start him off with some easy, the hyenas on the hills to the west, perhaps. It is a great honor to meet you, adventurer. I've heard much about you. You'll notice we are slightly ill-prepared for battle. The Tolvir tribes had never seen any sort of major confrontation for thousands of years. All the combat protocols that the Titans programmed into our ancestors are still there, though. Some are parts of our instincts, some get passed on as tradition. But none of this can compensate for the lack of supplies. We need weapons, we need armor. The best armor is lined with the skin of the riverbed crocodile nearby. Help us gather some. Excellent job, adventurer. You might not think that this adds up to much, but this might very well be the difference between life and death to one of our soldiers. We have a sizable army, but I'm afraid that the coming showdown with the Nephriset hordes will demand that all able-bodied Tolvir of Ramakan and Oris join in the fight. I want you to be at the forefront of recruiting efforts. Go across the river to Akenhet fields and recruit the laborers that work there. You are a born leader, adventurer. It'll be good to have you by our side when war comes to these lands. High Commander Camus has a special mission for me? Wait, don't tell me it's hyenas again, right? Very well, I shall do my best. Meet with me at the Sun Watcher's Ridge. I won't disappoint you. Well, that wasn't all that great, was it? Listen, adventurer, before you give up on me, there's something I'd like to show you. You see, I'm not much of a fighter. I'm not very coordinated. I'm more of a tactical mind. Meet me at the southern end of the ridge and I'll show you. Aren't they beautiful? Ever since I was a cub, I always wanted to be a general. I was eager to join the army, but as you've seen, my combat skills are not all quite there. This is not the first time I've been sent to kill hyenas, as a matter of fact. I get sent here so often that I've befriended these lions and trained them to do my bidding. They are my soldiers at my command. They will slay legions of hyenas. Watch. Not bad, huh? Maybe you can put a word in with the High Commander. Maybe he'll put us in charge of our own squad. What do you think, Adventure? Maybe the High Commander will give me a few men to command? Maybe we can marshal a regiment together? What do you think? Salhet, a tactician, you say? Very well. If you'll vouch for him, we might be able to arrange something. Though we aren't formally at war yet, the Neverset do not hesitate to imprison or kill all who trespass upon their territories. King Ferris refuses to reciprocate even when they use our lands to smuggle stolen relics from the tombs of our ancestors. My scouts report that Neverset are about to move on a major shipment of looted weapons south of here. I've instructed the laborers you recruited to assist you. Call upon them with this horn when you find the smugglers and recover the weapons. This is quite timely. I will distribute these armaments to my best men and to the laborers that you recruited. I have a feeling they'll show as much courage as my best trained captains. Getting Vizier Tenotep to go against my brother's wishes is going to be extremely difficult. His very position is based on enforcing the will of Ferris. I've had little luck making the case for open war against Neverset. Nevertheless, you must speak to him. Perhaps he will listen to an outsider's perspective. You will find the Vizier at Achiant Fields on official business. What manner of creature are you? You will leave the king's lands before? Wait, you are that adventurer I've heard so much about. You must pardon my lack of hospitality. We have seen all manner of hostile intruders since the barriers around Oldham failed. I have devoted my life to serving the king. That service is unrivaled in importance by anything with one expectation. My son, Tehet, was captured by Neverset sentries. They claim my son was trespassing upon their territory. Ferris is attempting to negotiate his release, but I fear for the worst. If you were to find Tehet, I would pledge my vote to you. I do not know where they take the prisoners, but I've seen the guards consult maps to guide them through the thick vegetation. You've obtained a map of the Ville Nail River Delta. Hieroglyphs depicting a channeled Tolvir marked the southern-eastern corner of the map. Perhaps Tehet was brought there when he was imprisoned. If the prisoner's information is true, Tehet is in great danger. A spot on the southern end of the map was marked with hieroglyphs of crocodiles fighting each other. That must be where Camus took Tehet. Go to the pits of scales and find a way to rescue the vizier's son. I thank you for what you've done, adventurer. You can count on my vote when High Council convenes. The High Council is ready to decide on the war with the Neverset tribe. Very well, it looks like it's time. Stay and watch, if you so please. As soon as we make our move west in order to attack Neverset City, the enemy will strike us from the east, where we'll be weak. Nahum will be the first to fall, and if it does, Ramakan will soon follow. A small detachment is there already. Get a briefing from them. I want you to make sure that they hold Nahum until I can send more troops there. Adventure, it's you. My regiment was ambushed on our way here. Our captain was slain, leaving me in command. Until you got here, that is, sir. There is an old story about Nahum. It speaks of a powerful prophet named Altuhet held off troves of enemies by channeling the power of the sun through this very temple. Most believe the tale to be just a legend, but the power would certainly be useful to us now. The vile Neferset have ransacked Altuhet's tomb. They've taken any artifact of power and shattered the tablets that encode his memories. Go to the tomb of precursors to the east and retrieve any fragments that you find. Excellent. Let's see if we can find anything of importance. We priests of Nahum are guardians of the tombs of the predecessors. Even since the Neferset turned to their new masters, they've turned to great heresies. They robbed the sacred tombs of our forefathers, seeking powerful artifacts and destroying invaluable relics in the process. Go to the tombs east of here and punish the tomb robbers for their transgressions. Least they join their brethren when the Neferset attack of Nahum begins. Perhaps you are as powerful as I've heard after all. You have our gratitude. Hyenas on their best day are a nuisance. These foul specimens have particularly nasty disposition, are riddled with all manners of disease, and are simply a blight on the face of dogdom. Do the world a favor and rid the desert of mangy menace. The world is a better place because of your deeds here today. Sahat spends some time going over the tablets with the priest around him. It's all here, adventurer. Atuhet built a potential weapon into this temple, and the only way to access it is with the correct cipher. It is reportedly hidden in the Cassette Pass. We must hope the Neferset looters haven't gone to it yet. That's where Raider Lord Havit is operating, and he's the most ruthless of the lot. But without reinforcements, this might be our only hope for defending Nahum. It is true then, it does exist. The enemy is coming, and in great numbers. We will get no further reinforcements. Let us hope we can stop the Neferset advance. If Nahum falls, Ramakan will follow. Go outside and speak to one of my sergeants when you're ready. I will help you command the forces we have to the best of my ability. We did it, adventurer. We held Nahum. Our work here is done, adventurer. Against all odds, we stopped the Neferset advance on Nahum. Let us join the forces pushing west, lest they take all the glory for themselves. They must have reached the outskirts of Neferset City by now. You arrived just in time, adventurer. Okay, guys. Well, that's the end of the episode. We're here down in Uldum with King Ferris. We're just about to attack the Neferset. Kind of shored up the council that we would be fighting the Neferset, but here with the Tol'vir just hanging out, ready to attack. So we'll get into that in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up down below. It helps out a ton. If there's anything I can do to make these videos more enjoyable for you, leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys are subbing so you guys get every notification of every upload I do. Again, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Peace.